What is up, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Minecraft Crossover. Now, this is episode 3, and you may be thinking, why is this a day late? Or then again, you might just be thinking, oh, it was supposed to go up yesterday. Well, either way, I'm sorry for uploading this a day late. My weekend has been horrible. Like, at work, I've put in over 24 hours of work in the last 2 days. And for some people, I know that's not a lot, but I already average 45 to 50 hours a week. And granted, I had 2 days off this week, which is more than usual, but it was still very tiresome. Now, a lot has happened since the last time I saw you guys. Now, because I am admin of the server, I've done a lot of work. As far as I've touched up the maze, got it working better, got the spawn set up a little bit more. I also have been doing some work in game. I probably went through quite a bit of resources here. Alright, somebody's looted my chest here. Okay, now, but they didn't loot this, that's weird. These are my resources, and it's quite a bit, but there's actually something I'm wanting to try to work towards this episode. Now, my mine is pretty freaking massive. I've expanded it, put a minecart in, and let's just click this real quick. Now, to put it in perspective, I was mining for so long that I didn't bother mining up the resources that are on the wall. And that does include diamonds. There were a lot of diamonds down this wall path that I didn't bother mining. Let's see here. Gold, redstone, iron, let's see, coal, bunch of veins of ore in all kinds of places. Redstone, diamonds, lapis, more diamonds. And yes, it's still going. Because this rail cart not only is very massive, but it also runs all the way over to spawn. The glass was merely for decoration. Cool. So, and we're back at spawn, which these stairs lead right up into spawn right here. And if it's working properly, I don't know what that sound was. It should have put me in adventure, which it did not. Looks like I'm still going to have to work on that. I'm working on making it so that way it puts you in adventure mode when you come into spawn, but appears to not be working. It probably just glitched out. It's hard to keep stuff like that working. Okay. How do you make a successful redstone timer that doesn't glitch out on itself? Every time I make a timer, it instantly, it doesn't instantly, but it's usually pretty freaking quick, stops working. Anyway, I'm going to take the quick way back to the base. And yes, I do have an Electra, and yes, it was cheated in. This is mostly so I can get around to and from my base and the other guy's bases in case I need to do something or if I need to go to spawn for whatever reason. Ow. And yes, I do have more rockets. The rest of the stuff, however, was gathered naturally. I found tons of enchanted books from fishing, etc., etc. There's not a lot more to the mine. But basically, I'm wanting to set up a special furnace that I've used for a long time. Now, I've heard... Turn that on. Furnace. Yes, this furnace right here. Let's click on a crafting table real quick. 5 iron furnace and some smooth stone. Okay, blast furnace. Okay, so basically I'm needing a bunch of furnaces. And the reason why will become very clear. Let's make quite a few. Stone. Yes, I do. I did smelt a bunch of stone. And I used my silk touch pickaxe as well to help with that. What else was there? Because I've never made this furnace before. This is a vanilla furnace. Is this not the stone you're referring to? And a lot of the stuff that I gathered, like cobblestone and other ores, I ended up throwing a lot of it away. And the reason being is that I really didn't need it. Is that right? No? Okay, now how do I make smooth stone then? Stone cutter. How do I make smooth stone? Okay, let's look at furnace again. It says we need smooth stone. What? One second, guys. Alright, guys, so we are going to go ahead and hop into this. So basically, I've cut out this little room here. I'm decorating it as I go. I got both my pickaxes, so decorating this is pretty easy. I got my stone cutter. I can trim out some stone, and I installed something a few days ago, and when I get a chance, I'll show you what it does. Use this so I can get the stone back. Let's see here, 1 and then 2. Right here. There we go. Throw a torch right here as well. All right. Okay. And what I'm creating has probably been done 1,000 times in different ways with different functions and stuff like that. But I like to think that I was one of the first people to do this original design. Of course, it's changed over the years with all the updates. But basically, when hoppers were first developed, I created a furnace on this private world I was doing with a friend of mine. And I called it the Mecca furnace. Now it's been called several thousand different things since then. Super furnace and God knows what else. But the design has pretty much stayed the same throughout. It's basically a ton of furnaces all hooked up using hoppers and rail carts. Now, I haven't set up... Now, I've tried that design with different systems and stuff like that. But, like I said, it's still mostly just stayed the same. Jesus, didn't mean to mine it out that fast. There we go. Alright, and I'll mine downward a little bit too. And I don't know how many furnaces I'm going to do this with. And I've heard that this new kind of furnace, which I figured out how to make the smooth stone, figured out that this new kind of furnace is actually supposed to cook twice as fast. I don't know how accurate that is. But if it is, that means I can use half the furnaces. Which will make it work a little bit more efficiently than my previous builds. So... Oh, that's gonna bug the shit out of me. Yeah, it'll work, it'll work. Oh, it is gonna bug the shit out of me though. Alright. Okay. So, and we'll put the furnaces right here. Okay. So, we're also gonna need quite a few hoppers. So I'm gonna start making some hoppers. I need some wood and iron, which I've got quite a bit of iron. Just need a little wood. Probably a little more than a little bit, but we'll find out. Make some chests. I'm going to need a lot more than that, but it's a start. There we go. Alright, we were going to need one actual chest too. Got it. So, basically we're going to build backwards here. That's where all the items are going to be piped into. We're going to build backwards here. Okay. Okay, that's enough for 3 furnaces so far. Let's get it up to 7. Oh, I'm going to hate doing this in an odd number. I think my best... Ugh. Okay, I think I'm going to expand everything out in one direction, because doing it like that works, but the problem is the amount of items piped into it. I would rather be even numbers, which means everything's going to be weird if I do it that way. So I'm going to do this. I need 3 more hoppers here. And another chest. Okay, put that up, grab my polished. Two and 2. This needs to go back 1. Stone right there. Okay. That should have fixed the issue. And I can put a second torch right there. A piece of andesite right there. A torch right there. Okay. I'm very picky about symmetry. So, we're going to need quite a bit more wood. Probably have to get some more wood too. Cool. Pull that chest out of my inventory. Bam. So, a little more hoppers on there. Okay, now we have enough to make 4. Let's get up to 8. 5, 6. We need 1 more hopper for that. So let's make 1 more hopper real quick. Then we can actually make 8 furnaces. Cool. Alright, run this down there real quick and pop it in place. Okay. And I can already tell I'm going to need to expand everything out. On both sides. Go. There we go. Plop down another torch right there. Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, that gives us a little more building room. Let us plop down a couple torches in this room real quick. Light it up. Like I said, I'm very picky with symmetry. Alright, so let's go make 8 of those, I think they're called, what are they, seared forges? Seared furnaces? I don't know. Whatever they're called. Alright. Start off by making 7 more furnaces. There we go. Bam. Cool. Blast furnaces, that's what they're called. Alright. Pop one down on each one of these bad boys right here. Okay. Now that's the output. Any items that come out of these will now be ported into this chest right down here. Next, we're going to set up the input. We'll start with the fuel source, which I can already tell we're going to have to push this entire back wall back. Okay, we can put up more of those torches. Boom, 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 which lines up with the, right here, right? Yeah. Yep, cool. Now this place is pretty well lit up. Toss a couple right there. Those shouldn't be in the way. Okay, now we're going to need 2 hoppers for every one of the back of these. Okay, so let's go get 2 hoppers for every one of the back of those, and then we need, is it in the back or the top? Yeah, do 2 for the backs. Yeah, it's 2 for the back, 1 for the top. So that means we need 3 hoppers per furnace, so 24 hoppers, which is roughly a lot of friggin' iron. That's what that is. Okay, let's store some of this stone up. Just store a lot of these blocks in general. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of wood. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. We need 24 total chests. It's 5. We're gonna need quite a bit more. So let's step outside and get some more wood. See if this works. No. I wish the vein mine thing I installed in here worked on trees anyway. And I don't know if I mentioned it beforehand, but I had this big, beautiful land bridge next to my base. Like, it went all the way across over there. But it was entirely made of gravel. It wasn't my decision, it was already like that. I didn't realize there was nothing supporting it. And you may be noticing all the falling gravel, coming out of the top of these leaves. Well, that's because an Enderman, while I was out trying to get a bucket of water, decided, hey, it would be a great idea if I just go ahead and pluck a piece of gravel from this land bridge and watch it all collapse, and then laugh about it. Oh, I was so pissed. Because I'd actually been planning on supporting it right as, I had realized that it wasn't supported by anything right before it happened. And then I literally felt a presence. I heard the Enderman make a sound. As soon as I went to go get water and I started looking around for it, I looked back over at the land bridge, and right then I saw him pick it up. And I'm just sitting there going in my head, oh, you son of a... And before I could even finish my sentence, this jerk had destroyed it. Destroyed my beautiful land bridge. Alright. That might be enough wood. Let's go ahead and plant the tree back down real quick. No, not the apple. Not the sticks. Oh my lord. Saplings! Alright, I'm going to go ahead and chop down this tree too, since it's kind of smaller. No, these are all kind of smaller. Gotta be careful. I mean, my armor's pretty strong, so I'm not that worried. And my weapons are pretty OP. Okay. So, alright. I'm going to call it there with the wood and see if that's enough to finish my project. So, turn all that into planks. So I need, what was it, 24? Yep, there we go. Alright, don't think there was anything else I needed wooden planks for, but... Okay. Oh. Forgot that it takes the iron. It doesn't use all that up. Okay, I think I might have enough iron. Problem is I don't know if I have enough to do this and the rail cart system. But we will find out very quickly. Okay, there's all the hoppers I need. Okay. So, let's go pop these into place. And you may be wondering why I need two sets of hoppers coming out the back. Well, if I have the rails so close to each other that they're if I have the rails on one hopper and then they on the adjacent block, like the very corner block there, I have another rail cart. They'll actually put items into that hopper that are unintended to be there. Now, there are ways around that to prevent it and stuff like that, but I'm not going to mess with it. So, I can just stick with this simple system. Have a rails going across here and rails going across here. More or less fixes the issue. So, now I need to get rails. So, let's start with some easy rails. There's a stack which should be enough. We need some more redstone rails. I thought I had some left, but I may not. Can you make those again? Yeah, that's plenty. And let's make some redstone torches. Make a bunch of these bad boys. Okay, now let's get all this set up. Now, we can't have any redstone near the hoppers because a redstone deactivates hoppers. So we have to set the regular rails up next to the hopper system. Let's use this gravel to get up here real quick. Okay. I do need to get some sort of building block in here. We'll figure that out in a second. So. There we go. Jesus. Okay. For testing purposes, we're going to do the same thing on both sides. We need to get a mine cart real quick. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. I don't want to keep running up there. Okay, that answered the question. Okay, so if I were to stop it and break it real quick. Cool. Alright, what if I were to extend the wall out one more, do it again. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Okay, let's pop that right there. Okay, that guarantees it makes it back and forth. But, stop for a second. Son of a bitch. Okay, I need a chest cart because I need to test something. Alright, because I can tell from the speed at which that's flowing, it's not going to be what I need. So we're going to extend it out one more block. This is not flowing quite fast enough. Shit. Okay. Looks like 3 activator rails is enough to propel it and keep the same speed all the way across. Okay, I need something for testing purposes. A stack of something. Coal would be best. And we're going to switch out that. Let's grab a piece of cobblestone as well so we can make a lever. Okay. So we're going to replace one of those redstone torches with this. So, coal. Let's get 2 stacks of coal. Cool. Alright. Push it all the way here in the corner. You can put it right there to turn it on and off. Okay, so, for testing purposes, we're going to toss in 2 stacks of each. Let that just keep going back and forth. Should, if everything spreads out equally, put in, let's see here, for 2 stacks divided by 8, it's 8 times 2 is 16. Should put 16 equally into all of these. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to equally spread out all of those. Okay. So the fuel delivery system works like that. Okay, we can go ahead and break that. So it requires 3 to really get that moving. What we're going to do is put that there, break that. We're going to keep those the way it is. Break that. It's going to drive me insane. Actually, just fix the minecart real quick. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to put a regular cart right here at the end. If I have this set up correctly, I can have it do the same thing right here. Because it takes 3 blocks of redstone, I can do the same thing right here. Pop that one right there. Oh wait, no, that won't work because that's too close. So this one needs to be a regular rail. Okay, right here. That should still flow underneath that. That's what I'm hoping for. So, break that torch. We're going to actually end up moving that torch to right here. So it can go boom, boom. Is that the right level? See, it rides right, so the rail is right above there. So which is perfect. It's actually perfectly aligned, which is kind of odd. And it flows. Okay. Oh, it's hard to get back here. Can I get in here? Yeah, I can. Alright, so it's, see the wall's right here, so 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, then 3 right here, yep. Okay. Get your hand, stop that. Okay, so basically I'm going to pop this lever right here. I'm going to take a look back in here. Okay, if my calculations are all correct here, it should go all the way across and come back. I'm going to pop my cart right here, flip it on, turn it off so that way it'll stop. And it stopped. Okay, now for testing purposes, we've got 16 pieces of coal in both of those furnaces. So let us pop in another stack, which should put it at 24. 8 plus 16 plus 28. 16 plus 8 is 24. So if I flip this, just leave it on for a minute. We're going to let it run. Let it keep going back and forth. So it'll probably take a few runs. Nope, they're at 24. Sweet. We're going to flip this off. Let me go ahead and make sure they all got 24. Perfect. Okay, so they all got 24. Now we need to set up the second chain. So, break that. Start off the same way. I don't have any cobblestone, but I can get some pretty quick. Got it. Pop that right there. There we go. One, two, and then three. 1, 2. One block too far, that's okay. Okay. Power that one. Okay. If everything's working right, we're going to go ahead and break this chest. Okay, so now I'm going to go grab a stack of stone. Or cobblestone. Two stacks. Just for testing purposes. Two stacks, and that should equal out to 16 pieces per furnace. Fire it up. I think I'm being a noob. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm definitely being noobish. Apparently these do not work with cobblestone. They only work with ores, which kind of sucks. Means I can change it back, but I mean if it doubles my rate of ores, I can set up a second one of these whole systems for something else. So I'm definitely going to need the iron to get back, and it looks like it's definitely working out evenly. So, oh, that's right, it's not on this side. I'll go ahead and turn this off, but I definitely want to test it out. So we're going to go down here. Notice my minecart never made it back. Ow. I think I have feather falling on my freaking thing. Okay, so go in here and find some iron real quick that I haven't already mined out because I want to test it. almost have what I need. Alright, I have a little over a stack, so we're going to test this out. And I'm going to test it with a weird amount too. I'm going to test it with the stack and 8. I'm going to make sure all the numbers I put in are divisible by 8. Well, that made it a little faster. Let's just run up the stairs. Okay, so like I was saying, we'll toss in that and 8. If that divides out into 9 each, then it worked perfectly. They smelt it faster than it deposits it. Damn. Pretty impressive. All things considered, I probably shouldn't have done that, seeing as I wasted a piece of coal doing that, but... here real quick, see if I can make stairs. Yep, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I wanted right there. Just give me that back out. Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Episode went great. We got the Mecca furnace all set up. For now, though, guys, I need to get off here because I've got plans and I've got to go. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give a big old thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see all you beautiful faces in the next video. Bye, guys.